Hello. We're going to take a look at another word problem here and using strip diagrams. One question you might have is you'll notice sometimes I draw the strip really small and sometimes I draw it long. So why? Really, it's just a matter of reading the problem and thinking it through. So here, Keisha had K dollars in her bank account. After removing 200 and then removing a fifth of the remaining money, Keisha now has $800. I'm seeing here that I'm removing and taking a fifth. So if I start with a small bar, it's going to be interesting to take away 200 and take away a fifth. So in this case, I am going to go ahead and start with a large bar. So Keisha has K dollars in her bank account. We take out $200. And then we remove a fifth of the remaining money. So we have this money remaining. We need to cut it into fifths. So I would encourage you to take out a chunk in the middle and then 2 on either end. That will end up with roughly equal parts. So she removed 200, gone, then removed a fifth of the remaining money. She now has $800. So this is 800. How many dollars did Keisha have in her bank account before taking out any money? Well, I see I have $800 in 4 spaces here, so pretty easy to say, hey, 800 divided by 4 is 200. So I know each of these is 200. The fifth that she gave away was 200, or removed, I guess, and then the $200 that she removed. So we have 200 times 6 total boxes. So she's got 200 times 6 is $1,200 before she removed any money. All right. What if we did this with variables? She had K dollars in her bank account. After removing 200, so she had K, subtract 200, and then removing a fifth of the remaining money, a fifth of K minus 200, she now has $800. Let's look at this. You see, this is how much she had. She removed 200, and then she took a fifth of what remained. Well, this was what was remaining. And so this gets pretty complicated here. I'm going to go ahead and solve this. I'm going to add 200 to both sides to get rid of that. I have K minus 1/5 K, and I distribute to plus a fifth of 200. 40 equals 1,000. K minus a fifth K, you might be puzzled what to do with that right at first, but if you think of this as 1K minus a fifth of a K, hopefully pretty quickly you realize that's 4/5 of K. And then I'm going to subtract 40 from both sides. K equals $960. I now want to get rid of the 4/5, so I'm going to multiply each side by 5/4. And that's going to give me K equals 960 divided by 4 times 5, $1,200. Okay, so we see some connections here. We're working with the same numbers. We get the same answer. You notice right here this divided 800 by 4, and then we just put it in there, but we really took it times 5 to get 1,000. You'll see that happening here, divide by 4 times 5. Because of the way we did this, we end up getting the 40, which we didn't get here. So there are some similarities, but there's some differences too. That is the